Hey guys, and welcome to another attack strategy. This attack strategy is how to free start every single time in Titan League and above, or below depending on where you are and how many troops you've got. As you can see here, starts off again with the earthquake, open up as many compartments to the base as possible and how his troops can get straight to the core as quick as they can, and he's filtering with the Yetis acting as tanks and the wizards being placed straight behind the Yetis just to do a little bit of filtering and cleaning up. This is a Yeti smash attack, so he's got the Yetis and the bowlers that are going to rush through into the core of the base to take out that core, as you can see here. And he throws his siege racks down any second now, there you go. APH doesn't use any clan castle troops in this, he just uses the siege barracks. And as you can see, all the heroes are down other than the royal champion. And as you can see, as the troops come back together on either side, he uses the ability of the Grand Warden to keep the troops alive and as good as health as possible as the freezes go down to take care of the strongest attackers of the defences in that base for his troops, which were the two single target infernos, which he has to freeze again because it would have killed his king otherwise, which is a good freeze. And as you can see, his troops are now on decent health in the middle. A lot of them have been hit by that scatter shot there. But his troops are on decent health. His heroes are in amazing health, considering he's nearly already 3-starred this base. He's still got wizards running on the outside, and he's got his spare wizards and bowlers at the back who are stuck on that wall, ready to come in for the cleanup. As you can see, the heroes are in good health. The Grand Champion's just been hit by 5. Is that 5 giant bombs then? And she still remains alive with the cleanup for the rest, and the ability of the Queen is used just to get extra troops in the base and to clean up that wall, the rest of the base as quick as possible, and the attack has been 3-starred. The next base that's going to get 3-starred by APH here, bit of a different base, bit more rush, but still a decent base there. And as you can see, he opens the core up again and gets as many compartments open as possible for his troops to rush in. And he's done well there because he's even got a little gap in the walls for his troops to rush in, so he doesn't need to waste time to break it up. As you can see, the filter troops and the tanks have been destroyed. You don't have to use the 3 Yetis there, but it's just good for the rest of the cleanup and the tanks to push all the way through and the wizards behind. As you can see, the rest of the troops are being deployed straight and behind. Siege barracks down, champions down, other heroes down, other than the royal champion there. The ability is used to keep his troops as high up as possible of the health as can. As you can see, the single tower inferno again has been taken out early with that freeze and dropped on. They're the biggest and most dangerous targets there. In the core there, the town hall probably was worse off because that's where all the bowlers were and the Yetis are getting pushed. And again with the freeze, a little bit early on that single tower inferno, but still going to work out well because the Yetis are still breaking through and the Yeti mites will do damage to that and probably destroy any second now. He's got another one on the left that was targeting the Queen, but he uses the ability to dip from that and go to the other one with the ability still on the Queen and destroying through, and the royal champion there has just finished off the other in single tower inferno, and the rest of this base is pretty much just clean up because they ain't going to be able to destroy those 3 arch towers. They're not going to be able to finish off the rest of the troops of this base. And again, with another perfect 3-star from APH, using no clan castle troops and its insanely overpowered method to gain your trophies up. Again here, with another Town Hall 12 this time, looks to be nearly maxed. He's got his walls a little bit off, but the defences look to be nearly maxed. And again, as you can see, most compartments opened up and he's thrown his filter troops down. There, he puts 3 down there, and then he's dropped in with his wizards in behind as the cleanup. He wants as much cleanup on that right hand side as possible because you don't want his troops to go around the edge, which is why he dropped a little bit extra wizards down there. And his troops are in behind, siege barracks down, everything's down, ready and waiting, other than that royal champion ready for cleanup. As the Eagle Artillery is about to strike, the Grand Warden ability is used, push through with the rage there to get the troops in as quick as possible and into the core base as quick as possible. Giant bomb there wasn't really good, but again with that freeze on the single tower inferno, single target, freeze on the town hall there, he missed that single tower inferno, but that single tower inferno is about to go down anyway. As you can see, it's getting taken out there. And the rest, there's the freeze, and it's just been dead by the Yeti mites pushing into the middle of the base. As you can see, the Royal Champions has been deployed as cleanup cover because all the other troops have now been targeted, and they're just tanking all the hits for her just to run through, keep it maximum health as possible. That's the first time she's been hit there by that mortar and that bomb tower, which was very little damage to her because she's very, very strong. And I think in this attack, you're going to see her wipe out 4 defences or maybe 3 defences up by those cannons with her ability, and even a barrack, which just shows how strong she is. Here you go, bang, there you go. There's the rest of the defences, and it's easy clean up, as you can see, for APH here. With no Clan Castle troops, and again, with another insane 3-star, very high Titan base.